Hey guys, welcome back to Comics Unchained. Today we're going to be looking at one of my picks for a book, and that's going to be X-Men Demon Days.
Oh,
One of these books
sounds
I
enticing.
saw in the previews, right?
Mhm.
Dude, I saw this and I'm like immediately just looking through the previews book, I'm like, I've got to read this. I love the artwork. Um,
The name
this
alone,
book
man, that's
was
intense.
great. Yeah. So it's done by Peach Momoko. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that sounds right, yeah.
Okay. Story and art for this book. It's apparently it's the thing I liked about this the most is it was kind of like a manga.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
it takes that art style and it takes that like Japanese folklore. So the way you're looking at this book, it's like really dope, dude. They use Psylocke, which I mean, if you're gonna go with that Japanese lore, she's got the look, right?
Yeah, number 1, I mean
Um, so and I just loved everything about it. The artwork is amazing. The cover looks great. The story is very, very good. I really like this. She does such a good job telling the story, and so like, they don't go about using like the Marvel characters in the typical way you would think. They're actually classifying them as like Onis and stuff in this. So they're not
Hmm,
like mutants. They're not what we're normally used to
yeah.
reading about. So like this adaptation is just very different and off the walls, and I really enjoyed it. If anything, I would pick this book up just to see the artwork. I mean, totally worth it, dude. I, I it took me a little bit to get through it and to get into the story, but once like everything kind of came together, it was just really good. The ending's great. I can't wait to see what they do with the rest of it. But the artwork, man, just really sells this for me. I love this style. And like I said, it's like reading a manga,
Yeah, that's
but
enticing, bro.
in comic book style. So, I mean, I can't wait to see what they do in the next one. It I don't know yet if they're following an arc. I'm not going to give any spoilers away about the book because I'm really pushing that you go pick this book up.
Absolutely.
Uh, it's about $5,
Oh,
but
so
for
it's a
me, that
thick book then.
you know what? It's not that thick. It's your general comic book
Oh,
size,
okay.
But what I really liked about it, dude, is just for the price, it was worth it for me. And it definitely got me hooked to wanting to read the next arc in the story.
Okay.
So it's interesting to see just how they blended the fantasy world of the Japanese folklore into
Mhm.
the X-Men, into those mutants and everything. So like I thought it was really cool. Definitely different
Right.
is what I thought about it, you know.
It's
So
kind of a trip because you're talking it's an X-Men book, right? And it's kinda giving
yeah,
me those flashbacks you remember when they did that, Wolverine anime and it was, like, really good?
yeah, it's like they take
Yes,
the
so they got that kind of a thing going for them, right? I mean, that's what
yeah,
when you describe it, yeah.
yeah, it was super cool. That's what I liked about it. I was like, it's just completely different than everything else that's kind of out there by Marvel right now.
Yeah.
So this was just kind of like my pick this week. Out of everything I picked up this week, and I'll talk about some other stuff later on. But everything I picked up this week, this one kind of stood out to me,
Okay.
and that's why I kind of wanted to run with this guy. But you can check it out. It's in stores right now. It just came out Comic Book Wednesday.
Oh,
So
okay.
everybody knows
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that is.
Exactly. But yeah, that's refreshing, man. Like, cause it's like you just said, like it's kind of nice when something a little different comes out with something that you're familiar with. Cause we know the X Men. You know what I mean? We've read a bunch of X Men stuff,
Oh
but when
yeah.
they start kind of adding stuff that fits, that's the hardest part. Adding stuff that fits, and the way you're describing it sounds like it does, and it sounds interesting, and I really want to read it.
It is, dude. I'm telling you, man. Like, if anything, you should go pick this up on your next run. And I know you're a first print guy,
Yeah, it's too late for that, but hey, man, if it's a good read, I got to do it.
but it is a great read, dude. So
Yeah,
like, just go check it out, dude. I
yeah.
mean, if anything, it's $5. You can one off it as an issue one and then be done with it. Um, I actually did pick up the variant cover.
Oh, is that right? Look at you.
So like, I really
Look at
enjoy the like.
you.
And look, I don't normally do that, but like
Yeah.
nowadays, I just kind of not paying attention to the covers I grab anymore. I just grab it and I'm like, dude, is this the first print? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to my local comic book shop, Ground Zero, and I get my books and boom, I'm good to go, buddy. So I
Nice.
really, like I said, I can't push this one enough, but I really enjoyed it. So that's going to be my pick for this week. It's going to be X-Men Demon Days by Peach Momoko. Pick it up in stores right now, issue 1. So you can get a good start on it. I'm telling you, if you don't like this read, you can flog me. I don't care. You can throw
Well,
tomatoes at me. You can
it's definitely going on my list just from the way you
do
described it.
all sorts of things. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, this book's gonna like you're gonna. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air. So
Yeah.
you're gonna enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Enough to pick up the second one. And like I said, me and you both have that kind of thing where it's like we check out a book, we'll start on an issue 1, and we'll go about 5 issues in because that's where the writer starts to like feel his groove. After the 5 issues, man, if I don't like a book,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it.
That's the point.
I'm gonna drop it like a bad habit.
Yeah. I wonder.
And
I'm curious how long it'll take for it to be all, kind of start getting into that. I mean, you said manga, so I'm assuming at some point the hentai is gonna
well, I mean,
start.
I'm just
I
saying like the
mean,
artwork and it reads like a manga, but like I'm not saying it is a manga where it's gonna
yeah,
be like 400 freaking issues or One Piece 9,000.
right,
Or what 900 they're up to, I think. Jesus, I don't even know what that's up to anymore. But yeah, definitely my pick for this week.
right.
So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close this video out, and we will see you guys next time with our picks for next week.
See you later, everybody.